welcome to the Women's Championship edition of Drive to the Championships, presented by Mercedes-Benz. He's Todd Martin. I'm Kevin Skinner. Well, 1 versus 2 was ultimately how it worked out at the 2013 U.S. Open, and many predicted it, and it wasn't a stretch to say it would happen. Serena Williams versus Victoria Azarenka. For a 16th time they battled, and once again it's Serena Williams who emerges as champion. Her 5th U.S. Open, and Todd, that's 17 major singles titles. She's starting to catch up with some of the great names in women's tennis.
Well, and it certainly doesn't look like she's going to slow down anytime soon. Her level of play has been so high, but it's also improving, which is really the scariest thing about it. Today against Azarenka, she took way too many risks early in the match and didn't get settled down, but once she broke in the 11th game of the first set, she really played well and showed just how much more dominant she is than all the other players out there today.
And 3 weeks to the day after she lost to Azarenka on the hard courts of Cincinnati, she finds redemption in the rematch. And so now she finds herself, well, how far can she go? Only time will tell. Chris Evert, who was only one Grand Slam title ahead of her, has already anointed her as the greatest women's tennis player of all time. Serena seemingly backing that up here in New York this week. Well, now we'll turn our attention towards some other titles that were decided this weekend, and most notably first, women's doubles. Why? Because Andrea Hlavichkova, who won the mixed doubles title with Belarusian Max Mirny, also won in women's doubles with her partner Lucy Radetska. It was their second major title, and they looked impressive throughout.
They did, and all credit goes also to Casey Dell'Acqua and Ashley Barty from Australia. Their third final of the year in Grand Slam play. Great result, but you have to look at the fact that Hlavichkova and Radetska have won a slam before as being the difference maker in the 7-6 and the third set final. Really an epic match. Great way to culminate the U.S. Open doubles.
Yeah, it's so tough for the Australians. 3 times denied in finals at majors this year, but you know they'll be back hungry in 2014. Meanwhile, for men, in the men's doubles discipline, Leander Paes and Radek Stepanek did it the old-fashioned way. They beat number 1 and 2 to win the men's title. They ended the 28-match win streak of the Bryan brothers, preventing them from the Calendar Slam in 2013 in the semifinals, and then they got past the team of Peja and Soares for the championship.
Well, the semifinal against the Bryans really had to have felt like, and it certainly looked like, the final. It just was the semifinal. But what was concerning for Paes and Stepanek is, were they going to deem that to be their final and then have a letdown in the actual final? Well, that certainly didn't happen. Soares and Peja have had a great year, but they were just utterly dominated by the team of Paes and Stepanek today. Amazing accomplishment. Another 40-plus-year-old U.S. Open champion in doubles. It's amazing.
So 4 of the big 5 titles have been decided. There's only one left. 24 hours ago, Todd, I asked you, Novak Djokovic or Rafael Nadal. Have you changed your opinion yet?
Well, it's hard to remember my opinion at this age, but yet no, my opinion's not going to change. Djokovic probably in 5.
They will do battle on the last day of the 2013 U.S. Open, and that'll be our last episode of Drive to the Championships, presented by Mercedes-Benz. For Todd, I'm Kevin. We hope you'll join us then.